The asphalt requiem they rasped in hushed tones. A jagged scar on the earth, bleeding asphalt through the petrified heart of Pinewood County. Gas stations and mausoleums of rusted pumps stood sentinel as twilight bled into a bruised dusk. I, a scavenger of forgotten stories, chased the dying embers of autumn's pyre. Then, a flicker in the night, a stark ivory stain against the encroaching night. A woman, draped on a tombstone masquerading as a bench beside a diner brick shut with sorrow. Her silk scarf of spectral moth danced in the chill wind, drawn to the headlights of my morbid curiosity. I pulled over, the air thick with the stench of decay. The closer I drew, the more she shimmered, a spectral echo of a life extinguished. Her hair, spun from moonlight, framed eyes that held galaxies of unshed tears. A smile, as thin as a razor's edge, played on her lips. "Lost, are we?" she rasped, her voice a rusty music box choked with dust. We sat, the silence a living thing, heavy with unspoken questions. She called herself Amelia, a name whispered on the wind. I spoke of my nomadic hunt, the rustle of falling leaves my only companions. She, in turn, wove tales of this forgotten artery, her words barbed with regret. She spoke of laughter that once choked the diner across the way, of lovers tangled under starlight, of dreams devoured by the hungry asphalt. But beneath the painted nostalgia, a chasm yawned. Her eyes, when she dared to look away, held the weight of 1,000 tombstones. As dusk surrendered to the gnashing maw of night, she finally confessed. It was here, on this serpentine scar, her dreams had bled out. A searing kiss of metal, the shriek of tires on slick asphalt. Then, silence. A glacial wind snaked down my spine, mirroring the one that coiled around Amelia's heart. It wasn't fear, but a chilling empathy, a sensation of walking beside a wraith. And then the impossible. The diner, a canvas of peeling paint and boarded-up windows for decades, flickered to an unholy life. Golden light spilled onto the road, a beckoning hand from the abyss. Amelia remained silent, but a look, as deep and desolate as the Mariana Trench, passed between us. It was an invitation, a morbid pilgrimage to the memory she couldn't face alone. I followed her across the road, past the groaning door, into the heart of an acropolis disguised as a diner. Inside, the air crackled with phantom vibrancy, laughter from unseen booths, a jukebox spitting out forgotten melodies, the cloying scent of apple pie clinging to the walls like cobwebs. And there, at the counter, a young couple, faces aglow with life, sharing a milkshake, blissfully unaware of their spectral audience. It was Amelia, younger, vibrant, alive, and beside her, a man with eyes the color of dying embers, his grin mirroring hers, a glimpse of what was, a love devoured by a careless curve and the cruel whimsy of fate. The memory, as fleeting as a firefly's blink, sputtered out. The diner plunged back into darkness, leaving only the echo of phantom laughter and the suffocating weight of grief. Amelia stood frozen, the silk scarf a stark beacon in the gloom. Then, with a final heart-wrenching smile, she dissolved into the shadows. I drove away from the asphalt requiem, the moon casting skeletal shadows on the road. Amelia was gone, but her story, a wisp of silk clinging to the night, remained. A chilling reminder that the past whispers in the wind, and sometimes in the most desolate corners, it rises from the grave, if only for a fleeting, agonizing dance with the living.